Yes, lads, what is going on? And welcome to Season 2, Episode 21 of the Little Running Irishman podcast. Once again, I think it's Season 2, Episode 21. I'm not 100% sure, and I'm not sure what episode that is in total, if you know what I mean. But you guys can let me know over on Instagram or down in the comment section below. This probably won't be the longest episode in the world. Literally, there isn't too much to talk about. I do want to talk about my week of training, and I want to go more in depth about it because something is happening lately. So stay tuned for that. But other than that, pretty much all I want to talk about is basically on Monday, the government of Ireland brought in restrictions that only allowed you to travel 5 kilometres outside of your house for exercise reasons, and that technically would have meant that I wouldn't be able to train with the team, and I thought this entire episode would have been based around that. But Athletics Ireland have come out and said that school-aged children supervised by an adult can attend training outside of the 5 kilometre radius. So basically, as you know, we'd usually be up in the club on a Tuesday, Thursday and Saturday, and Thursdays as of right now, because it's cross country season, would have been a road run, but because there's too many of us out on the road at once, and a lot of people in Sanctuary Park have been complaining about us training, and not us but just people running in general, and because it's beside Clonliffe Farriers, they're complaining to the club thing, and everybody running is part of Clonliffe. Now we're like running in the park in 2 big groups and all, and it's just really annoying. But because of that, we have to then do our own run on a Thursday once again at home, which is pretty annoying. I really do like the road runs, and you will find from this episode why that is extremely annoying for me as of right now and how I'm currently feeling. But without further ado, let's just jump straight into this episode. So as I said, the restrictions and all, but that has not changed anything for me. I thought it would have, but it has not. It's because of the Athletics Ireland and the government coming to terms, you could say. I've been able to attend training, so I do not have to talk about that in this episode. So jumping straight into the week of training, Monday was a 45-minute run at 8.3k at 5 minutes 28 seconds per kilometre, or 5.61 miles at 8 minutes 48 seconds per mile. Really, really bad run. And just to clarify things, the thing that I want to talk about at the end of the episode is about how my running has been going lately. As you can probably tell from the tone of my voice, reading out these runs basically and how they've been going, it's not good. Wednesday and Thursday's run are the exact same, and so Monday was a really bad run. It was, where's my cursor? Here it is. It was 12 degrees Celsius at 70% humidity. So yeah, not too bad whatsoever. Comparing that to last Monday, it was 9.12k at 5 minutes 1 seconds per kilometre, or 5.67 miles at 8 minutes 3 seconds per mile. That's actually not the worst run ever, but that was also really, really bad as well. And I'm not only just talking about this over this week, it's over the past few weeks as well. So it's what, the past month or so maybe, especially since I've started back school, the runs have been really, really bad. Moving on to Tuesday, was 13 degrees Celsius with 75% humidity. It was a session up in the club with the team. This would have been the last session before the restrictions, but obviously we were able to attend training. It was another Trinity session, the same as last week. We ran up to Trinity and done a lap of the course. We done stretches and strides, and then done 5 by about 1,300 meters is the loop. I don't have the actual exact measurement. First one was 4:15, second one was 4:14, the third one was 4:12, the fourth one was 4:13, and the last one was 4:12. Jogged back, decent session overall. Once again, not too amazing, but the sessions haven't been shocking overall. Not great, but definitely not Definitely not shocking. Compare that to last week was 416, 417, 418, 418, and 411. So this week was faster in an overall average. So yeah, I will come to the terms to say that this week's Tuesday session up in Trinity was better than last week's. Moving on to Wednesday. Wednesday was 11 degrees Celsius with 69% humidity. 8.38 k at 5 minutes 22 seconds per kilometer, or 5.21 miles at 8 minutes 39 seconds per mile. Once again, really bad run. When I say really bad, it's not that like I'm comfortable, but I'm just somehow getting these times. I am feeling really bad, and my legs are feeling really heavy, and I'm just feeling really stiff. And I'm going to talk about the fact that I think might be a reason for this later on in the episode. But yeah, even tried to go slow from Tuesday's session, and I ended up feeling really terrible again. Comparing that to last Wednesday, it was 8.39 k at 5 minutes 24 seconds per kilometer, or 5.22 miles at 8 minutes 40 seconds per mile. Not the worst run last Wednesday, and went slow after Tuesday again, but still really quite poor. So moving on to the first road run at home since the start of cross-country season. It was 8.68 k. It was obviously 45 minutes. It was 8.68 k at 5 minutes 13 seconds per kilometer, or 5.39 miles at 8 minutes 25 seconds per mile. Thursday was 12 degrees Celsius at 72% humidity, and Thursday really did feel bad. I think Thursday again was kind of like the mental side of things. By the way, go be more. The mental side of things, because I'm used to, feeling good on a Thursday with the lads and having a good time out on the road runs. But this Thursday, obviously, that wasn't the case. So yeah, I really did feel bad. Last Thursday was a road run. It was 8.69 k at 5 minutes 23 seconds per kilometer, or 5 minutes 40 seconds per mile, or 8.54 miles at 8 minutes 39 seconds per mile. 8.22 miles at 8 minutes 40 seconds per mile. Sorry, I was reading the wrong thing. Once again, last Thursday I obviously did feel better than this week. Even though it wasn't the fastest or the best run, just because I was with the lads, it did feel a lot better. Friday was a rest day, as you all know, and Saturday was 11 degrees Celsius at 76% humidity. We've done the exact same session as last week, and we're going to be doing the exact same session next week. And then in 2 weeks' time will be the repeat of the 5k time trial. But this time, if that does go ahead, that will be on the grass, because we can't do it on the path because of the people complaining. So it won't be a fair comparison, and I don't think I'll be breaking 17 on the grass. We're just gonna have to wait and see, but hopefully we can get to do it on the path. As I said, we're just gonna have to wait and see. Saturday, minute on, minute off for 30 minutes, so 15 minutes on, 15 minutes off. 6.68 k at 4 minutes 3 seconds per kilometer, which isn't bad. Like, for a 30-minute of running and covering 6.68 k isn't the worst ever. And especially going really slow on the cooldowns, most of us did. Or 4.15 miles at 7 minutes 14 seconds per mile. Comparing that to last Saturday. So comparing that to last Saturday, last Saturday was pretty much the exact same. 6.61 k at 4 minutes 38 seconds per kilometer, or 4.11 miles at 7 minutes 27 seconds per mile. As I said, the reason that the pace isn't as fast as it doesn't kind of compare to how fast the session was is because of the slow part of the session. So yeah, not the best session once again, but not the worst either. This Sunday was obviously a 75-minute run once again. It was 9 degrees Celsius at 60% humidity this morning. It was 13.29 miles at 5 minutes 47, or 13.29 k at 5 minutes 47 seconds per kilometer, or 8.26 miles at 9 minutes 19 seconds per mile. I don't know what's wrong with me today, everybody, with the podcast. Just being all over the place. Thinking just pretty disappointed with how the runs ended up this week. And I'll be talking a little bit about that now in a second. comparing that to last Sunday, as you all know, I don't really like comparing these two runs because they're slow and it doesn't really resemble anything. But last week was 13.85k at 5 minutes 46 seconds per kilometre, or 8.60 miles at 9 minutes 17 seconds per mile. Pretty much the exact same run there. Once again, total K this week was 51.83 kilometres, and the total miles was 32.20 miles. Now, moving on to, well, comparing that to last week was 53.16k or 33 miles on the button. So yeah, once again, resemble each other pretty much, which isn't good because this week was really, really bad. And when I'm talking about my weeks not my runs not feeling good, I don't just mean this week. I mean the past 2-3 weeks. The past month really, ever since we started back school, the runs just haven't been the same. And the question of the week is, what am I going to do to help myself feel better and then, feel better in my runs and improve my sessions? So, first of all, the first thing is, I used to be able to do 9.5 to 10k on my 45-minute runs pretty comfortably, and I was setting 10k PBs pretty much back to back every week, and it felt really, really good, and I was really enjoying it. Actually, it didn't feel amazing, but it felt good. And when I went to about 9k to 9.5k realm, that's when it felt feeling good and feeling comfortable. But now if I tried breaking 10k PB, getting about 8.5k on a run, I'd feel really bad and it would feel like a tempo run. And as of right now, the runs are feeling kind of like tempo runs. And why I think that is, one, my shoes, the Clifton 6s, not only have I put over 300 miles in them, or not 300 miles, about 200 miles to about 300k, not only are they heavy, and when my legs feel heavy, it doesn't help either. But the fact that I've used them so much, the foam's gone and the responsiveness is gone. So, yeah, that just means, not only does it have the weight, but no responsiveness. So, what I'm going to do there is I'm going to buy the Nike Zoom Pegasus 37s, which I'll be ordering hopefully Monday or Tuesday. I have a voucher for the shop for where I'm getting them from. I had the Nike Zoom Pegasus 35s and they felt so good. And obviously the 37s are just going to be an improvement with the Air Zoom Pocket, the improved Air Zoom foam, the knit upper, everything. It's just going to be a much better experience overall, and with more responsiveness and lightweight. And the third thing I'm going to do is, or that was the first thing, I'm pretty sure. The second thing what I'm going to do is, I'm going to take this Monday as a rest day and primarily focus on recovery and stretching to hopefully let me feel better, not only on Tuesday's session but for the rest of the week. Because I've had guests like Dara, who's a top class athlete, on the podcast, and he takes Monday as a rest, Friday is a really slow run, and Sunday is a slow run as well, and sometimes even takes Friday as a rest. So I think I might implement that in for a certain while, depending on how tomorrow feels and how this Monday feels. If it feels good, I'm going to do it for a while to hopefully get back into the rhythm of things. And if that doesn't work, I think I'm going to have to, now this is a last resort, I'm going to have to resort to doing a week break, primarily focus on, once again, foam rolling, stretching and recovery, to then getting back into training and feeling good again. I think another thing might be is because I have no races and, I'm just not motivated to train or whatever. I don't think that is a factor. But when I was talking to my coach Mick yesterday, he's the one that suggested I do take a rest tomorrow and hope to feel good on Tuesday and for the rest of the session. So, answering the question of the week, I'm going to hopefully purchase the Nike Zoom Pegasus 37s and do a review on them. A review on the Clifton 6 is a true review coming very, very soon. Take Monday as a rest day, primarily for recovery, stretching and rest. And if that doesn't work, last resort, taking a week off, once again, primarily focusing on stretching and recovery. So yeah, I hope you guys did enjoy this short enough episode of the podcast, talking about the restrictions that were put in place but didn't really affect me yet, running wise. The week of training, of course, comparing the 2 weeks. And the question of the week, what I'm going to do to improve my sessions and runs. If you guys enjoyed, give this episode a like, go listen to previous episodes of the podcast, subscribe, turn the notification bell on, or follow me over on the Little Running Irishman official Instagram to be notified when future episodes of the podcast and videos go live. I hope you all enjoyed, and I'll see you all next time. Bye!